definitely still coming towards you.
Yeah, if you can't outrun an octopus, then your character sucks.
I'm debating what I should do. Should I try to get it to open maybe the gate? Or...
You're gonna ask it to open the gate? Excuse me, Mr. Octopus.
No, but I mean... Will
Roll
his
persuasion.
giant arms smash open the gate?
Possibly. That could be. That could be possible.
Try to get into that door.
Oh, Greg, you should put all your eggs in that basket. That's gonna be a fun one to roll.
That call's up to you, Greg. I'm gonna let you make the call. So, what would you like to do, Greg?
I'm going to try to make it into the other tunnel.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a... You're going to try to squeeze through the bars again? Alright.
No, I'm going to try to get to where the door is.
Oh, that's even better yet. Alright, go to the north then. Oh my god.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, all of a sudden... Greg just dips around the corner, poof, jets to the north. Looks like he was going to try to run for, looks like he was going to try to run for the bars of the gate, and then all of a sudden he just turned around and poof. All right, so this giant octopus it ekes up a little bit more. Looks like it's pursuing the halfling. Theo, what do you do, sir?
Magic missile.
All right. One charge of your wand?
Just the one.
All right. So the 3 darts of force dart down the hallway, and as your darts are, gliding down the hallway, it's like lighting up, bright light all the way. It looks really cool. And all 3 of these darts hit the octopus and poof, 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 implode and kind of screams and kind of goes back a little bit, and this big pulpous, big dome head looks over towards everybody, but it looks like it's still going after the halfling. Donk, what say you?
I'm gonna use both of my attacks. I'm gonna wail right into this gate with my maul.
Okay, you're gonna try to break the lock then, basically.
I'm gonna try to smash the crap out of that lock.
Okay, that's good.
Sunder the lock.
I'll give you a plus 5 on the hit.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1, bud.
I'll try, Dave. Oh, 31.
Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Not too bad. You cut this thing is made out of the chain almost severs. One of the links, basically, one of the links, side of the links breaks. So if you want to give me, seeing that you're level 5 now,
my second attack,
you can give me your second attack, and you can have plus 5 on that as well. And you smash this lock. Yeah, let me just see what kind of damage. Same thing, pretty much almost. Yeah, you smash this lock a couple times. Sparks are flying off of your hammer. Bam! This chain shatters, basically, a couple links in it, and the gate. You can swing it open now. Of course, you pull as part of your movement. You pull the chain out, and this door pushes open. You can still take a movement and a minor action if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a movement up to about here, and kind of assess the situation. I'm gonna yell with my free action. I'm gonna yell to Greg. Greg, keep running! Calamari gonna get you.
Jesus.
And then I'll advance.
I'm no fish food.
Yeah, you are now, my friend. No, don't be dead.
Okay, so Gerolar, how about you?
Alright, I think that the magic missile is a jolly good idea. So I'm going to spend. My attack is going to be magic missile in this dude. 1 second.
Okay.
All right. So I just. Let me see. Oops.
Whoa.
You may have thrown just a squinch too many magic missiles.
All right. Yeah. All right. So the more you keep clicking, the more numbers I got to change back. So
Yeah. Sorry.
that's okay.
I think the skill checks were double click. Sorry, my apologies.
No problem at all. Yeah. Anytime you want to do anything with Fantasy Grounds, it's a very logical, methodical system. So if you are targeting the octopus, you can do several things. You can take and click on that token, and when you do that, it will show you your target. Now, once you have that done, you can do several things. You can take the attack from Magic Missile, you can drag that attack on top of the token, or you can drag that from your character sheet onto the combat tracker. You can open up the combat tracker, by the way, in the very top right hand corner. The combat tracker is the best feature of Fantasy Grounds, and that is the cross swords. And when you open it up, it has the octopus and all of the party members in the combat tracker. So on your character sheet, you could take that magic missile and drop that on the giant octopus, which is in red. You can target it like you've done, and then you could click the magic missile attack that way. Or if you want to take the attack and drag it on top of the token, you have multiple ways to attack it, and then it will go ahead and calculate the damage. So seeing that, you can go ahead and do that. So you have it targeted. Now that you have it targeted,
I just click once on the little blood drop icon on magic missile.
Yep. Or you could take the magic missile and you can drop it on there or whatnot. So you can see that you did 12 damage
Stick
to the
with
giant.
that one. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew. That is how you do it.
Yeah, your other ones did not do damage to anything because you just didn't have anything targeted. So you were just really gung ho, and I didn't have a chance to explain, which is no problem.
Sorry, my bad.
Hey, dude, it's not a problem at all. Fantasy Grounds is very, very logical, very methodical, and I love it. It takes care of everything for you. So, all right. So you have 3 darts streak out of your hand from your sword and strike the octopus. So it is now taken quite a bit of damage. So you also have movement, and you also have a bonus action if you would like to use a bonus action. If you have one, you can use. And all
I'm
of
going to
your
whip out my twin rapiers, and I'm going to move. Is it 5 or 10 feet per square?
yeah, you have for weapons you have a rapier, and you also have a rapier and a dagger. So you have,
okay.
Yeah, you can do 2 things. You can 2-weapon fight if you want to. So you can have a rapier in your main hand and a dagger in your offhand, and in fact you can do dagger. I'm sorry, you can't do rapier dagger. You can do dagger. You can't.
Okay,
if you want to use
dagger
the
in each
rapier, yeah. If you want to use the rapier, you'll have your shield. If you're not using the shield, then you're going to lose 2 AC. So that's just.
What's the coolest? That'll be dueling. So I'll definitely have both daggers out, ready to slice and dice.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we will take
5
your
feet.
armor class, and I'll modify take the shield armor class off.
Gerlar, each square is 5 feet.
Yep. Everyone
Okay,
is
cool.
5 foot. All right. So as you're moving, you pull your daggers out, screaming at this creature.
Gerlar's mad because he normally uses the metric system. So.
All right. So Alora's not here, so we're gonna skip over Alora.
I do prefer 2 meter squares to 5 feet squares. I'm not going to lie.
All right. Back up to you, Greg. What would you like to do? You heard that gate shatter. You heard metal shatter. Ching! And plus, you can see Jeralar, and you can hear Donk coming too. You can hear his heavy steps.
I'm
coming.
I want to change from my daggers to my crossbow.
Okay, yeah, you can do that as part of your movement, no problem at all.
And can I still move 5 feet up?
Sure, yeah. I would suggest it getting out of the way of that corner.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that corner was just too hard. Boom. Is this far enough, or should I go any farther?
No, that's perfect. That corner's not affecting you one bit.
And then I'm going to try put in crossbow a bolt in.
All right, go ahead and attack the giant octopus. Let's see what happens. Nice hit with a 21. That is definitely a hit. Roll your damage. Minimum damage, but you can tell that it is in a weakened condition. You can see several wounds have opened up now, several char marks from where these magic missile darts have struck the body of this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do... I'm going to go ahead and do a sprint. I'm going to do a dash. Alright, so I have basically moved up ahead. I cannot take any actions, but do I have anything that I can minor action? I do not believe I have a bonus action.
Wow, look at it go.
I do not have a bonus action, I don't think. I do not. Oh! Yeah, actually, I do. What I do is oh, this is awesome. As the giant octopus starts to sprint, really start to sprint towards you, it leaves a ink cloud behind it, and there is like a 20-foot cloud of this purplish, blackish, brown, liquid that's kind of floating in the air. And that was my bonus action. So now I am going to go ahead and attack with my standard action, which I will attack the halfling. So let's go ahead and attack Greg. And as one of these tentacles lashes out towards you, looks like it tries to grab you, Greg. It actually does grab you for a brief second, but you're able to untangle yourself. Very nice. Alright, so now that's it for the giant octopus, and Theo, you're up now.
I'm going to Dissonant Whisper its ass.
Dissonant Whispers. Alright, so I had to do a saving throw for Dissonant Whispers, and that is a fail. One creature of your choice, so it can be any type of creature. Alright, so go ahead and give me my 3d6 psychic damage.
Your mother was the worst cephalopod ever.
Alright, so the giant octopus takes 6 psychic damage, and I must immediately use my reaction to move as far away as it allows me to. Alright, so starting next round, I will start moving around. I will start moving away. Very nice job. Don't forget to use your spell slots, and for your magic missile spell that you had used, Jeralar, on your sheet under the actions, you'll see that where it says, let's see.
Yeah,
up at the top.
Three little
Okay.
circles.
Very good. Yeah, you got it.
Spell slot, so I take
Very good. Yeah, and then whenever you fill that third bubble, all of your first level spells will disappear. And if you use your second, it's really nice. It keeps track of everything. and then
That's
I
pretty
can
cool.
I can give you back all of your spells with I can tell the combat tracker you guys had a short rest or a long rest, and it'll give you back
Okay.
the pertinent amount of spells or hit points. Or it's really nice. So, all right. So it makes virtual tabletop gaming really easy.
Now, with my bonus action, I'm going to give Donk Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay, good job.
Donk, hit it with your fucking hammer,
Very
you
nice.
fat bastard.
So you are inspired to smash the ever-loving shit out of this massive.
Dunk already inspired to make calamari.
All right, so that is it for Theo. You are now inspired.
calamari.
You have bardic inspiration. So Donk, it is your turn. And
So he dropped it on my character, right?
yeah,
All right,
he's
sweet.
going to need to know what you're going to use it on. Are you going to use that bardic inspiration for an attack?
I believe I
Check or
will.
save.
I'm going to
Okay.
do it on the attack. So I'm going to run as
Okay.
fast as I can.
So you can give it to him with an attack.
Yeah, I'm going to get right to where I see one of these, just right in zone here, and I'm going to try to dodge a little bit I want to get right in on that bulbous head. So I'm kind of trying to dodge a little bit of those swinging arms.
Yeah, it's actually
Just take a little bit
facing
damage.
the opposite way from you. It looks like it's going to start trying to head back into that body of green water.
I want to smash it like a freaking water balloon.
Smash
So-
it. Let's see. And you'll roll
Alright,
your
let's see what
extra
we can do.
D8. Nice.
Okay, sweetness.
Oh,
Well,
so
that's still
lucky.
great.
Yeah.
19 anyway. That's awesome. Oh shit! I forgot to.
Yeah, you forgot to
target
attack.
button.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
me
It's
do it.
still a hit, though. It's still a hit.
All right, now I'll roll damage.
Okay. Yep, absolutely. Wow,
Ooh,
very nice.
pretty good.
15 damage.
damage.
Yeah, this thing, a couple of its arms, a couple of its tentacles actually go limp because you crushed something inside of this thing that just, made it collapse. The whole, this thing did have like a form to it, but now it's all struggling and whimpering and crying and looks like it's in pretty bad shape. Anything else
I'm
for
going
you,
to swing
Don?
it around on my second attack.
Oh.
I'm going to swing it around sideways and just see if I can careem it upside the noggin so I can
Put it out of its
just
misery.
put it out of its misery. At the time that I was fishing, the fish swallowed the hook and I had to kill it. And I was crying for real the whole time. But
Donk wouldn't do that though. Donk wouldn't cry like a wuss. I'm okay, Dave. I just had to share that.
okay, so here we go. Dunk, where's your? All right, here we go.
That's a nice hit.
Yes, another
That's a
hit.
hit. Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
this octopus, you put
See,
it out of
I
its
have this-
misery.
I have this smallest smiting that whenever I get crit damage, that I get an extra +7. It's never happened yet. The entire time that I've been playing this game. With
You,
this
well, you haven't gotten a crit yet?
Yeah, I haven't gotten a crit.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, it's alright.
But
I've
it's-
botched every performance roll I've ever made.
That's true. Will you ever have to make another performance roll again? That's the key. All right, so
I still got that buff where I get advantage. So.
you do. The octopus is dead. You all are out of combat, and you now have this huge, almost 7 to 8 foot tall pound of slimy goo, basically
I'm gonna
dead in
I'm gonna
front
be
of
honest
you.
with you, Dave. This is a lot of food. I'm gonna go ahead.
It's a lot of sushi, calamari.
I'm gonna hack up a big chunk of arm here, and everybody else
be
could
right
be
back,
doing other
guys.
stuff. I'm gonna
Well,
gut.
it's not calamari because calamari is squid.
Yeah.
But people eat
in
octopus,
sushi,
right?
this would be taco. Tako.
I'll tell you what, Donk. You have not. This is a delicacy to Goliaths, because these are a very cold water creature, and when you're up in the north, around the spine of the world, and you can get a hold of one of these, man, a tribe is happy for a long time.
I'm gonna gut this thing, and I'll offer meat to anybody. Gerald, you want some? You want octopus?
A bit more interesting about what this octopus chap has eaten itself. I quite like to
It
have
can breathe for
a poke
1
around in
hour.
the bodies to see if there's anything
Zavarin,
interesting.
I'll,
1
I'll-
hour.
I'm jumping in there to gut it anyway.
It was
Let me just
Like
rip
that bit
open
in
It
the
was
this.
Jaws
out
where,
for
like, the
4
non-collectibles
rounds,
are-
24
Well,
seconds.
yeah, like that beak. I'm gonna go in there and just reach in and snap that beak open.
1 hour
Yeah,
with
that
force
beat
it
would be a
60
pretty
rounds.
sweet kind of trophy. Like everyone's got.
Oh, yeah, I was taking into
things.
consideration.
Can't many people with a giant octopus beak.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, actually. But then I
Rochambeau for it.
I take everything into
I
consideration.
didn't get your fake accent. What'd you say?
I said Rochambeau for it.
Yeah, that really helped.
You know Rochambeau?
No, I don't. Sorry.
The
I
octopus
kick you in
can
the nuts. The
breathe
first
only
person
out
that
of
falls
water,
down loses.
but while out of water,
maybe
the
that's a
octopus
game
can
that
hold
you and
its
your brother
breath
play,
for
but-
1 hour. That would be
Can't believe you ever heard of
60
Rochambeau.
rounds.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
I live in-
Rochambeau.
And
Dave's like pretending like he's heard it.
No, I've heard of
as
Rochambeau.
neatly as I can, I'd like to slit the octopus open with my rapier or dagger if that's easier.
Dagger, yeah. Yeah, you can cut it open.
I'm
What,
just
what are you
pummeling.
looking for?
My
What
God, so posh.
I'm just something this big must have been down here for a long time and been eating a lot of stuff, possibly including various slow cultists who can't swim very well. So I'm just going to see if there's anything interesting or valuable inside it.
No-
It's a long shot, but
yeah,
you know,
there's
I'm
no
probably covered in
types
octopus goo
of
anyway. So
there's no types of humanoid remains, but you do see that there's really a whole lot of nothing. I mean, organs and a lot of gel and goo and yeah, but really nothing else. It doesn't look like it is eaten in quite a while. Give me a medicine check.
Well-
Let's see if you can even find its internal organs. So if you want to give me a wisdom medicine check, feel free to. Do you know the anatomy of an octopus?
I know the anatomy.
Well,
I know every puss.
oh my.
Ladies. As my magic missile
Ladies.
wand goes off my pants.
That's the key word. So every time he says that one should go off.
no, I
Yeah,
can't tell one bit of the octopus
yeah.
from another. It's all just octopus all the way through. As far
Yeah,
as
it
I'm
looks
concerned.
like just looks like a bunch of organs everywhere,
Like,
and
I mean, you were
muscles
carving
and whatnot.
Well, I'm
you know,
happy
Gerald,
to remain
you were-
ignorant on this subject.
I was just gonna say you were carving into it all super beautiful and surgical, and Donk's just in there with both hands ripping shit apart and throwing it out to the. I mean, I don't know anatomy either, but you know what? I know where the meat is.
But
That's
you've
where I'm
cleaned
going.
these things before, Donk. So you know.
Yeah, I'm
you-
gonna rip that puppy open.
yeah.
Do it,
So how much
buddy.
meat do you
I'll
think
take
I can-
care of it.
How much meat do you think I can harvest from
A
this
lot
thing,
more than
Dave?
what you can carry.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
worried the really big ones will be tough.
I mean, this is like a 10-foot by 10-foot creature, Donk. This thing is huge.
So, Dave, do I find the stomach?
Everybody wants. The
No,
stomach.
you don't. You do not. You think you might know what the stomach looks like. I mean, you've seen the stomach of a human during procedures that you've been in on and participated with. So yeah, you think you might know what the stomach is. You can cut it open if you want.
I'll go for it. I'll help out my new party member.
Bile sack.
Yeah, you cut it open. It
It's
just
explosive gas.
bunch
sack.
of just a bunch of excrement. I mean, there's no coins, there's no items, nothing like that. There's no pieces of bone, nothing, no cartilage. Looks like this thing
No pieces of eight.
doesn't look like it has. It doesn't look like it's eaten quite a while, Theo.
What
It-
kind of world
it
do we
was
live in
hungry.
Where,
And
what kind of world do we
halfling
live in where a sea monster doesn't have a belly full of gold? Honestly,
I know, it's just bullshit.
halfling was on the menu for tonight until everybody else jumped in.
Oh my
I
god.
look to Gerald, this is bullshit, and I'm calling shenanigans.
All right.
I'd like to have a,
So you can get quite a bit of meat off of this, but it's gonna rot, Donk. If you don't keep this meat refrigerated
Yeah.
or whatnot, it is going to literally rot, and it will stink like high hell.
I better start eating some now, then, Dave. I'm gonna start just jamming it in my face like it's
Oh
bubblegum.
God.
I'm gonna start busting up these boats and set up kind of like a little smoker and start just kind of hanging the pieces of the octopus over
All
it,
three
to smoke
boats,
it.
or one boat, or three boats, or what?
But
we're
wait,
gonna
don't
leave-
go smashing all the
we're gonna-
boats, Einstein.
We're gonna,
How are we
we're
gonna
gonna
get outta
leave
here?
one of the boats.
But what about me? Can we all fit in one of these tiny boats? I mean, I'm freaking 8 foot tall.
I'm
a
sure we
Goliath.
just go out the way we came.
Yeah. These boats are normal sized skiffs. They're about 15 foot long. Sure.
So you
Looks
can all
like it'll
get one.
hold a couple people apiece. Yeah. You would need
Well,
all
this is
three
going on-
skiffs for everybody to leave. Well, you could no, because you got a halfling. You can fit the halfling in with in one of the boats. So you could use two boats.
Exactly. So I'll just smash up one for wood, and we'll start smoking some of this meat. You know, for Donk, to help him out.
Okay.
To send back home.
You start smashing one. Okay, so you can see Theo. Theo, as even though he's back in the hall, we'll say Theo comes up here. Which boat do you start smashing up there, Theo?
The bottom one.
All right, so you can see Theo. He breaks out his weapons and he starts smashing this boat. Now he's making a lot of noise, mind you, and he's bam. Why don't you explain to me? Why don't you describe to everyone to what you were doing, Theo?
So what I'm doing is I'm going to just start kind of prying up pieces of the wood and just setting it on fire and kind of make like a lean-to shanty thing that I could dry the octopus on.
You're an incredible Boy Scout.
I'm assuming this is some kind of like dwarven religious thing.
Sure.
They like breaking stuff and setting fire to it. It seems a dwarven thing to do.
Yeah, seems about right.
It's for Moradin. Praise be unto
Of course it's
Moradin.
from Moradin.
I say to the rest, what about this other tunnel? Are we
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna have a
explore
poke
it,
around the
or-
door while this is going on.
Yeah, there's like bits of wood flying up, and he's got a pile of wood. It looks like he's got his flint and tinder box out, trying to. He eventually, gets a small fire going on the shore, and he's blowing on it and getting the fire a little bit bigger. So it's now starting to produce quite a bit of smoke also, and it's going out into the larger part of the cave. Actually, it's kind of being pulled out that way. Some type of current, or the air current is pulling this smoke out. And so you've got Donk. He's chopping away on this giant octopus, cutting huge flanks of meat, beautiful flanks.
Yeah, I'm like elbow Bengor.
Yeah, he's inside of this thing. He's just scraping away with his axes.
Ladies.
Now, as for Greg and Jeralar, what are you two doing? You can see that there is a 10-foot wide corridor that goes to the north, and it looks like it turns and heads to the east.
He's making a bit of noise.
Level
I'd
4
quite like to
rabbit.
head up to this corner and just make sure there's nothing
Oh
coming
yeah,
line away for us.
yeah. When you get up to this this part of the hall, you can just hear this chopping of wood and splinting of wood. I mean, it is just echoing and reverberating all throughout this entire chamber. So we are going to go ahead and take a break right now. It's 10:30. So when we come back, we'll continue on with wherever the hell you guys are at. We don't even know where you guys are at. You guys are just going down corridors and finding secret false entryways. Really cool. I like it. So we'll take
We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. 8-10 minute break. Be back, and then we'll continue on.
That's 80 minutes, Dave.
That's 8 minutes.
What is that?
All right, everybody. We are going to take a quick break. So we have Theo chopping
Hello.
wood, busting one of these boats down to the south up.
For Moradin, of course.
Yes, for the glory of Moradin, and he has a nice fire pit going here. Also, we have Donk that is basically butchering and carving up this this octopus